Hi, my loves. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy late love day, I guess. How are you guys? I'm sorry I wasn't on exactly at 7, yo. I'm so bad with punctuation. With, like, being there on time. I was gonna say punctuation. The list is first Melody, Jill, Alexa, then you, my beautiful. And then after that is Devin. How are you guys? How was your day yesterday? All right, and then it's Devin, and then it's Leah. Then it was you who woke me up. I'm just kidding, Kimberly. I was like, should I go live? Should I go live? I kept going back and forth. I'm like, just do it. Just do it. I missed you guys. And I told you guys I was going to try and do Wednesdays. So. You had an interesting day. Oh, did what we talk about? Did it manifest? She's going live. She's going live. I love you. Wait, you're on my Instagram? Send me a message. Do I follow you? If you're on my Instagram, my loves, make sure I follow you. Oh, thank you, my beautiful. You haven't smoked in a month, so maybe you feel your energy. Hell yeah, let me share with you. Okay, just making sure. All right, I'm going to start. Melody, I saw your text. Damn it. I was waiting till, like, my cat would come in before I would start. Pero está de fucking vaga. She won't come in. But it's cold outside. Ah. All right. Melody. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Honestly, my love, just a little bit of space. Yeah, there's really not much you can do about or to help him along. I think Spirit has his hand on him. So while that is happening, there's not much you could do. But because he is going through a little bit and he is manifesting like a new future. I think his idea of his future really changed, especially in the last couple of days. Honestly, my love, the only thing you could give it is space. It's kind of like, you know, when there's a wound and you don't want anything to touch it so that it can heal faster. Kind of like that. Like just a little tiny bit of space. I feel like if you do that and allow it to just kind of... It's because, my love, this is going to be the type of person that's going to attract to you, the type of person that's still like, that finds a way to hide their pain, or somebody that likes to isolate, someone that likes to, because in order for them to show you what's going on inside of you, they needed to kind of bring you someone that does something very similar, because I feel like you're going to see, no, that's not healthy, but then they're going to turn around and ask you, I was like, they're going to say like, okay, well, is that not the same method we take? Like, is that not what we do when we also feel sad? Do you not also isolate? Do you not also pull in? Like, doesn't that show you that it's not the greatest method? Because I feel like by you kind of taking a step back and just watching, you're going to see like, oh, okay, they're showing me in some way. Overthinking. It's because it's that's what they're helping you on right now, so that you don't overthink, and so that you don't like take a step back and try to, well, I mean, I guess put it back on yourself. There's always like a judgment of, if someone acts this way, then it has to be because of something I did, or something I could do, or something like that. But that's not always the case. Sometimes people just act the way that they act. You know what I mean? Thank you, my beautiful. I was so mad because I haven't gotten them like in a while, and they kept falling off because I don't know how to handle them anymore. He's opened up about exes. He says he's over it, but I don't know. It's because it's not even about him being over exes or anything like that. I think if you feel any type of question in anybody else, you automatically have this energy of overthinking and shutting down. And the universe is saying, let's not do that this time. As soon as he gives you that energy, because everybody's going to have to give you that energy so you can see exactly what they're trying to show you. Right? That energy of resistance, that as soon as you start to feel like something could go wrong, or some type of rejection, you shut down, you put your guard up, and you're like, wait, like something needs to happen, or something's going to happen. And then you start to wait for the worst case scenario. And the universe is saying, let's not do that this time. Let's not go into an energy of even where there is a worst case scenario. Let's just flow. Because you both are coming in. He's coming in as the King of Cups, and you're coming in as the Queen of Cups, with true commitment. If you give this time, all of your wounds are going to heal. You both just need to chill. Honestly, just chill. Just chill and flow with it as much as you can, so you don't overthink it, because it's going to attack your wounds, and it's going to attack his wounds. But the universe is helping you open up, receptivity, open up, and him heal. It's both of you are under construction right now, but the universe is the one that has their hand on you, on the both of you. It's actually pretty cool, because you both are on the same road. It's because, my love, that's what you're working on, but it's beautiful. It's actually doing it. Okay. Mary, my love, you're after Leah. Melissa, you're after Mary. All right, Jill, my love, it's your turn. I saw you in here. Hi. Let's see. Is MK under stress or having emotional issues? You literally came in right in time. So, yes, but it's in a good way. Because uncomfortable energy makes you get up and start moving the things you don't like around, and that's kind of what it's done to him. So it's very uncomfortable, and every time he gets uncomfortable, he feels really like he's on edge. There's just so many changes going on in his life. He doesn't know how to stop them or how to kind of keep up with each change that comes in. He feels like as soon as he catches up with the change, it changes again, and then he catches up with it again, and then it changes again. He's working right now. The universe is really helping him work on his patience, because he really lacks a lot of patience. He struggles with that the most, and it feels like, I mean, he's doing a good job at fighting off whatever that is, like all of those negative, empty thoughts, so that he doesn't continue to manifest that. But Nine of Swords with the Ten of Cups, he's kind of starting to get scared that he's never going to get what he actually, like his happily ever after. He's feeling like it's too far away from him now. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Ouch, man. Right now he feels very, very, very lonely. Like super lonely. He feels like he's a little boy that's like locked out of his dreams and can't get in. My chest feels so tight. I kind of feel like he's doing a really good job, but it's like a diamond. There's a lot of fucking pressure, and he feels like he's about to break. So yeah. But it's not until he lets himself go through this rebirth that he will finally find his peace. Because that's what he's looking for. He just feels like he's so locked out of his harmony. But to be honest, that's mostly our karma. To be like stuck in this like repetitive loop. Whatever we did to another person, whatever we're still doing. Because there are some manipulative things that he still does. But the universe is like, well, how can you expect to be happy when you're still doing those things? We can't use other people or lie to other people or say shit to get our way and then expect the universe not to notice. And that's kind of how he's feeling. All right. Alexa. Lexi. Sorry, my Alexa's kind of. Hey, you, Saint, you're after Melissa. It's probably because they're getting used to talking to him, like on their Alexa. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Let me know if you want one, my love. Well, and then Suhaiti, my love, you're after Saint. I mean, Sag. Damn it, I'm sorry. Yes, Mary, you're after Leah. Right. Yeah. So on the list right now is going to be Alexa, Kimberly, Devin, Leah, Mary, Melissa, Saint, and then Sag. And then we're all cut up. Okay. Kimberly, my love, are you in here? Or if you want to send your question already, that way we can have it ready. All right, Spirit, for Lexi. Really? Aww. Meet me at the altar in your white dress. Oh, that is so cute. If it ever happens, invite me to the wedding. Honestly, my love, the only thing that's really blocking this connection from happening right now is the fear of rejection, which I feel like that's something he needs to really work through, because everything makes him want to stop. He doesn't go after anything because he's afraid of being rejected. The King of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Wands with Beyond the Illusion. He also feels like there could be someone else already in your life. There's just a little bit of a nervous energy. Like, I really want to come in, but what if? I feel like if he had a little bit more clarity on the situation and knew how you felt, then things would work out like a lot better. But in their mind, they're very like, they always think worst case scenario, and they're always like wondering, they're always making up a bunch of ideas or a bunch of things in their head. Like, this is the way it is. They're already connecting with someone else because they think that you're connecting with the King of Wands, or that there's someone else already in your life. Tell me more. The Queen of Pentacles. Tell me about Beyond the Illusion. Like, he's trying to manifest you, but he's trying to manifest you off of false information. And we can't manifest when it's not the truth. It's very, very difficult to manifest on lies. And there's a part of him that's trying to feel like, well, maybe I'll respond this way. What if I approach like this? Tell me about Beyond the Illusion. See, he sees this like this connection with you as like something that's at a distance. I have postponement with nothingness, which is the Hierophant in this deck, and then the King of Pentacles. And you came out as the Queen of Pentacles. He feels like you are his partner, but he feels like his partner is connected to someone else. And he doesn't, he wants to come after you and he wants to like fight for it, but at the same time, he thinks it's too late. Like, he's holding on to you and he's stressed out about it, and he feels like, I think every single day anxiety hits him more because he's realizing that he really does care about you, and that he doesn't want to like just drop this and let it go and move on the way that he thought he was going to be able to. He didn't think it was going to be that difficult to just not think about you. It's really sad because if he keeps seeing it this way, he's just going to keep pushing it off. Like, he needs to wake up and be like, okay, this is what I want. This is where I want to go. And then as soon as he says that, the universe is going to start to give him an idea of like how to get there. But as of right now, he really is feeling stuck. Like, I don't have anywhere to go. But he's holding on. Okay. All right, Kimberly, my love, it's your turn. Drop the tea, my love. What happened? I'm just kidding. I'm all curious, though. It's ready. He's ready. I think, honestly, my love, I think he's just waiting on a sign. So, Haiti, my love, you are after Sag 22. Okay, Jennifer, my love, you're after Suhaiti then. If you, I know it's a while away, so let me know. I'm sorry. Okay, so I saw a girl crying on my dorm floor, lobby yesterday morning on the phone. Not sure if it was about him. Interesting because it was. My bad. Okay. What did I say? I don't even remember. Hold on. As soon as I tapped into the energy, my stomach started hurting. What is this? Fuck. He's been feeling really sick. Like his stomach really is messing up. So I feel like her crying was connected to him in some way, but I don't feel like I don't know, you might not find out exactly why that one was there, but I do feel like that whole thing that I was like talking about earlier, that's still going to cook up. And it might be now even more because she's trying to make a scene. Notice how she does that, right? Notice how she will sit somewhere, and not that crying is like a bad thing. I get it. Let it out. Let your stuff out. But she knows where to cry. She knows when to be manipulative. She knows when to fucking play. I think he is aware of her little like manipulative tactics. And I don't know. She's just so don't be surprised if something like that comes up where I don't know. I really hope she doesn't get desperate and tries to lie on him. Like, because it feels like she's she was on the floor crying. I mean, yes, feel something, but at the same time, it's because people can tell. People can tell when people are doing it for a fucking show. Like, yo, calm down. And the best actor, whatever, the best crying in 2023 goes to, like, that's what it feels like. Like, just take your fucking, but that's what she's going to do. So there's going to be very soon, just keep in mind, there's going to be something that ends up coming out of him, from him. Or, I mean, not from him, but about him. And people are going to be hearing about it, and yo, she better not get fucking desperate. I can feel her getting desperate. She's on some weirdo, like, she's on some weirdo shit. Because in her mind, she really is thinking about in what way or how could I interfere? How could I, my love, and especially if you two end up coming out and popping out together. I just hate that some people are not going to believe. But if she makes the lie very extreme, people might believe it. And she's thinking about going like very extreme. Because I think that in his mind, he's very happy that he's disconnected from her. Because there's a big disconnection there. And he's not playing her game anymore. Damn. He's really, that's what he's feeling. He's like, I'm just normal and genuinely, he's very happy that he's away from her and that he's even able to talk to you. Because I think she threatened him. It feels like she threatened him with not being able to talk to you or not talking to anybody, honestly. Like, you just really trigger her, though. There's a reason why she came after you. Because there's a lot of people that have a desire for him, but she doesn't get worried about. But she could tell that there was feelings from him to you. And it made him feel very uncomfortable. It made her feel very uncomfortable. And that's why she, like, tried to sabotage whatever you guys could have. And since that didn't work, she's going to keep resorting to some petty shit, you guys. So just be open. It's because, my love, I don't even think it's going to be a lie to just you. I feel like she tried to do that already. And now she's going to take it to the next level. Like, I really do feel like I think she's going to... I don't know. I hope she doesn't lie on some extreme shit. Because she's starting to wonder, like, what if I lie that he abused me? Or what if I lie that he hit me? Or what if I say that he did this to me? She's fucking, I don't know what she's doing, but he needs to stay away from her. The thing is that if she does end up going there, it's going to be because he didn't set, like, very healthy boundaries with her and actually pushed her out. Because if it ends up happening that way, it's because he gave her another opportunity to be able to say something like that. He needs to push her completely away. That way, if she tries to say, oh, well, I was in his dorm or I was doing this or he did it around this time, he doesn't have any connection to her anymore. And he can't lie on her. Huh? They're trying to be friends with you? It's because people know. It's because she talks a lot of shit. She talks a lot of shit. I hope people don't fall for her bullshit because she's on a lot of it. And I feel like as long as he doesn't, like, let her back in, that's the only way that it's going to end up. That's why. I think that's why she feels that way. Because he is into you and he has thought about you or being in a connection with you. But the guilt that he has, or like the energy that starts to come in whenever he moves on to like a new relationship or a new connection, it always wants to fuck shit up. Honestly, my love, he's too stressed about that situation. I think he really, really likes you and he likes having conversations, but he needs to figure out a way to get this chick off his back. Otherwise, it's going to be very hard for the two of you to make anything happen. All right, Devin, my love, your turn. Oh, no, Kimberly. Sorry, no, I just said Kimberly. Devin. Devin. Hi, B. Mother Ocean. And then Alma, you are after Jennifer. Wait. No, sorry. It's Azelia, and then it's Janet, and then it's Alma. Devin Latham, General. I say, I don't know. If there's any way you can warn him about her, I would do it. Because he needs to get the fuck away from her. Like, fast. I think he can't even entertain it. And the thing is, I could tell that he's thinking about it. Because she's going to be saying some fucking crazy shit. And I think it's better if he gets a warning. He needs a warning. So, like, get away from her. Like, run away. Put a sign on the door. Run. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not telling him like that. Don't tell him about... No. Don't tell him about readings. Just kind of like put the pieces together of what he's already told you and what you know about her. And then go from there. Or like if anything starts to come up next. All right, Devin. What the French? Sorry, I just pictured you doing that. All right, for Devin. Sorry. I took it out of my pen, damn it. I shouldn't have done that. Holy fuck, that one hit. Alright, 9 of Wands. Believe in yourself. The Knight of Swords. You have a very, Devin, you have a very warrior-like mentality. Your mind is always going, and it's always on guard. It's always on battle. It's always on battle mode. It's always on like go, on go energy. The 9 of Wands with the Knight of Swords. I feel like you're going to start to have a lot of new little inspirations and things that the universe is going to start to push you towards and maybe make you excited over. Like for the first time in a minute, you're going to feel, oh, there's this idea that maybe I can manifest or I can go after, I can do this, I can feel good about it. But then all of a sudden, so we all have masculine and feminine energy within the both of us. And it feels like your masculine energy is very determined to get places, but your feminine energy is very hard on yourself. Like you're very hard on yourself. You don't really like to sit in your creative energy. When you do allow yourself to sit in your feminine energy, which is just allowing things to come to you, you look at yourself like the Queen of Swords with the 9 of Swords. Someone that's very lazy and someone that's like just sitting there worried, and not really making anything happen. You're the type of person that if you're sitting down for too long, you feel like time is just wasting. But that's not true. It's just that you're so used to chasing. You're so used to going after it. But that's exhausting. It's fucking exhausting. The 9 of Wands with the Knight of Swords. Tell me about that. Because the Nine of Wands is the wounded soldier. It's someone that has gone through so much. The Ace of Pentacles. See, it's going to be a new business idea, a new money idea. But the universe is going to give you exactly what you need to be able to manifest this and go after it. And like, maybe not even go after it, but to be able to manifest it from your spot so that you don't have to go. The Nine of Wands is someone that's so fucking tired. And they're like, I don't know if I could take on another mission. I'm already at my 9. I might get to my 10 if I go. Like, do I have that energy to risk? So it's going to feel like you're taking a big chance. And like, what if I don't make it? But you're going to make it. You have to trust. That's literally what this card says. Like, the universe is asking you for trust right now. Because there's a part of you that doesn't want to sit down and rest. You feel like, no, I have to keep going. I have to keep going. And even if I am resting, my mind has to keep going. I am not allowed to stop. I am never allowed to stop. And that's, yeah, like they said, that's exhausting. They're saying, no wonder you're so tired. How do you expect for yourself to be happy or light if you're carrying around everything? Running around from place to place, leaving your energy like super... It's like you wear your energy thin. Like when you first wake up, you feel very strong and like go, go, go. And then all of a sudden, like your thoughts throughout the day, your thoughts start to get attacked. And then you start to feel weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker. But in your mind, as long as I make it through the day, I'm fine. But the universe is saying there's no need to grow weak. Like we could create and manifest a life where you don't have to fight this every single day, and you don't have to fight to keep the energy or to keep yourself going. And it could be by creating more abundance, because I mean, money in a way does create some type of peace. Tell me about the Nine of Swords with the Queen of Swords. But money is going to be big for you this year. You're manifesting a lot of it. If there is a connection that's kind of lingering around, there could be a situation that you want to start up again, or that you're kind of like looking into with the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Swords with the Four of Pentacles, or someone that you're trying to hold on to, but the universe is saying this might not be the greatest thing for you and you might need to let go. It's not good for you anymore. Tell me about this Queen of Swords. I feel like you've experienced a lot of pain already, and that's kind of what this Queen of Swords does all over. They don't really think about what they don't really think about their words. They're very cruel with their words too. They're kind of possessive, a little controlling. Or if this person isn't in your life yet, be careful, because it could be someone that ends up coming in that you feel, I have to I have to make them fall in love with me, or I want to connect with them, or I really do care about them. The universe is saying, like, this isn't someone that they've chosen for you. This is someone that maybe was just meant to teach you that you still have some stuff there, but they're not meant to stay. Okay. All right, Leah, my love, it's your turn. And then it's Mary. All right, Spirit, what are your main messages? It's because, my love, usually in order for us to feel good about what we're doing, we have to create some type of like purpose. We have to create a reason. Like, what is your when you wake up in the morning, I want you to start to ask yourself, like, okay, what is my main thing today and why? Because if you don't see like what you're doing, or if you don't see yourself making a difference every day, and your life starts to become very repetitive, then your mind stops coming up with new ideas of what you can do. It's kind of like if you don't use it, you lose it. That's exactly how it works in the mind. So if you're not like openly, or like if you're not trying to move energy inside of the mind and continue to change things around, then the universe or your mind doesn't understand like switching it around for you. You just kind of fall into a habit or into an energy of like, okay, at this time we do this, at this time we do that. And when we start to live our life that way, it becomes very very depressing. So the universe is saying the best way to change that is to be open to new opportunities. You just have to be, honestly, you just have to be open. Like if you, and it could start off, it needs to start off with like something small. So like if every single morning you eat the same thing, or every Monday you eat the same thing, or or you take the same street every same, you know what I mean? Switch it up. Switch your time up. Leave out at like a different time. Just enough to show the universe that you're open to new opportunities. Because there's so many repetitive things in your mind that your mind doesn't know how to create new things that would make you happy. And then it won't even let you try any. Right? Because when we start to feel like I'm stuck in this repetitive little pattern thing, then it's very hard for us to want to do anything else. And the moment that we get an idea to start something, our mind and our ego will tell you, hey, just start tomorrow. You'll start it tomorrow. You'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's a better day. Like just wait till tomorrow. You can't do it today anyway. You're too tired. So the mind will start to play games with you, and it will start to tell you to slow it down. But I feel like if you give yourself like every single week, like make yourself learn something new to cook. Every single week, go to, like, if you are the type of person that does like weekly shopping, go to a different store, go to like a different place you've always wanted to try, then, or take like a different route to work, or just change your stuff up. Surprise yourself every once in a while. Your life needs that. Otherwise, it's going to feel very repetitive, and the universe isn't going to have like a specific direction to take you on. Because I feel like the universe is trying to create more sunshine and light, but if you keep going down the same road, it's kind of hard. They can't show you a completely different scene if you keep going down the same way. You know what I mean? Like, you're either picking the road, or you're picking like the ocean side, like the beach side. Also, this is the very first time that you're thinking about yourself and not thinking about love, and they want you to notice how much slower it is for you to make decisions when it's you having to make them for your life versus you having to make them about your life around other people, around surrounding other people's choices and what they want to do with you. Right? This is the first time you're saying, okay, this is what I want. You're also going to start planning for a solo trip. It might even be like overseas. Like, you might go to Italy, or I mean, you might go to Paris. Like, it just feels like that area. You might go to Europe. Or if it's not Europe, I don't know, it's around that area. It might just be overseas. But there's going to be a lot more traveling in your life. I also feel like there's also a new job where you're going to be making at least like $5 more than what you're making now. And then you're going to get a raise after that. But this new job is going to come from nowhere. You might even see like an ad for it. Yeah. Yep, because everything's about to go up. Money's about to go up. The universe is really helping you and kind of pulling you away from your fears right now. So you have like a clear canvas. It's yours. You can create whatever you want. I love it. Okay. Yeah, my love, I'm just doing donations right now, and then after donations, I'll do free questions. But right now, I'm about to be on Mary. So Mary, Melissa, Saint, Sag, Suhaiti. Oh no, wait, my bad. Sag, Jennifer, Azalea, and then Alma. That pen gave me a headache. I gotta stop hitting that thing. Alright, Spirit, show me. Ah. Ah. Come on, back on. Alright, I can't multitask, obviously. Alright, show me, Spirit. Temperance. Page of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. Show me the Nine of Pentacles. So there's going to be movement, but it's not going to be much, like, not right away. It's going to be pretty slow, but I actually feel like the universe might be supporting how slow it's going to be moving. The Temperance with the Page of Swords. I also feel like the universe is making sure, like, all the truth is being told and no lies are being told, like no games are being played. I feel like people aren't really allowed to play with you like that anymore. And so, because you're coming through as the Nine of Pentacles, very, like, you're really smart. When you're in the Nine of Pentacles, your energy is up here. When you're in the energy, like, where it's, like, a little bit, like, heavy, and when you're in a negative, and not you, you in general, but yeah, I'm saying not you, just in general, the energy is very low when we are in a very, like, dark space. It's very heavy. And so people can't really put you in that energy. And when you're really high, people have a hard time lying to you. People have a hard time. They get threatened by your energy. And I feel like that kind of happens with him because he knows not to lie to you. Or he knows not to, just not to play or not to do any of that. That he has to come in towards you in a very different energy. People just they can read it. Like, I can't play with her energy. I can't, she's not someone to be fucked with, pretty much. Because you're very protected. And the universe is, like, right there, especially your guides and your like, your ancestors are very much in his ear. Like, you can't play this game. Like, don't say anything you don't mean. And it's just so that you don't get your hopes up about anything that's not true. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. See? Because you've been working a lot on yourself. And after you started, it's kind of like what they're showing me was the clock was broken and then you fixed it. People aren't allowed to come in and just break your clock again and take their time with you. Like they're either in or they're out. I think you're in that energy right now. Like I don't have time to waste on you anyway. And people are taking you very serious, especially him. I do feel like everything that he has to tell you right now is true, so don't question it. You know what I mean? Like don't question his motives or intentions or things like that. I feel like Eight of Wands, yeah, everything that he's telling you is the truth. Six of Cups with the Eight of Wands and the Chariot. He's not gonna be. He's gonna start to be more open with his communication soon. It's not gonna be. So it's gonna slowly open up, but it's gonna start. You're gonna notice there's gonna be like a pickup on the way that he communicates with you, or like how much he tells you. I'll say that it's gonna be how much he tells you. I do. I feel like he is gonna come through. There's no honestly, I can't even say that he's not. I can't say he's like no. I have to say yes. The Eight of Wands, the Chariot with the Six of Cups. Hell yeah. Yes, I feel like at this point it's just about like I feel like it's a matter of when. Like when is it gonna happen? So we have the Devil. It's just whenever he gets rid of his fear. Because that's really what's holding him back. You've already gone against your fear. Your fear was rejection. Your fear was neglect. It was abandonment. And so when all of that shit went down, you had to face yours. And now a big part of his fear is rejection. It's happening. It's happening. All right, tell me about the Devil. The Strength card. Yeah, I see. As soon as he's done, he'll come in. Okay. Melissa, my love, it's your turn. Hold on, my loves. I gotta see if my cat is ready to come in. Bunnies. Bunnies. Fucking A, man. Pinche vaga. She won't come inside. Okay. All right, message from Spirit. Oh, you're about to be so happy, my love. Praise to the Most High. You are about to be so happy. You've been working hard. Wow. So I have the Sun, the Empress, Six of Wands with the High Priestess. This is beautiful. What the hell? You're working really hard on your happiness. You're going to be working really hard on like your getting to the next level of your enlightenment and your success and everything that you like want to fight for. There's just an energy of it kind of feels like, you know, one of those shots that can keep you going like 24 hours more. It's like an adrenaline shot. Like as soon as you're just going to get like happy, like shots of happiness. It's just going to feel like I can do it. I can go after it. I deserve it. That's going to be your biggest thing. You're going to be like, I deserve it. It's fucking mine. There's this energy of like, I win, damn it. It's like for the first time in a long time, I win. And it's, I win because I am good at this. I'm not winning because everybody else wins and it's fucking equal. I win because I'm better. Like not better than other people, but there's like a part of you that's like, I fucking fought hard to get where I am, and to maybe you're joining a very competitive space. But it feels like you're going to win if you do. All right, tell me about the sun with the Empress. My love, protect your energy. Don't tell people, don't tell a lot of people like your next plans. Don't tell people, like, you're going to get some money ideas. You're also going to be moving. I don't know if you've had plans to move, but you're going to be moving into like a, I don't know, you might even buy a house. There's an energy of like new car, new house. Oh, this year is going to be like a completely new year for you. Try not to post any of it, because there's going to be people that are going to be watching you. This is my spy with the Two of Swords. People are going to be really afraid of getting too close to you, but they're going to be watching. What are they going to be watching for? I mean, you're even going to have like people that are going to try and get close to you just so that they can get, like, in a romantic way. Just so that because you're about to win a lot, my love. 10 of Pentacles, you're winning a lot. You're making some big moves when it comes to money. I don't know if you're going to be investing in a couple of businesses, or if you just invest in one and then once you make money out of that one, you start investing in more. But there's an energy of like, I'm getting ready to win. Like, y'all stay behind if you want to, but I'm done. I'm done sitting here. I'm done waiting for y'all. I'm done trying to be nice. Like, that's a big energy that I'm getting. Like, I've been nice. Like, I like that. Y'all aren't even grateful. Like, you don't even know. The Page of Swords with Twin. Be careful, my love, because people are gonna try to manipulate you when it comes to love. I don't feel like it's meant to happen right now. Right now, I feel like you're actually meant to work on your money, and once you do have your money, you're gonna connect with someone that's just as successful as you, that isn't trying to manipulate their way in, and someone that you can trust because they work just as hard. Because a lot of the times, it's not about getting with someone that also has money. It's about being with someone that also has that drive, that also has that desire to go from point A to point Z and can get themselves there, not necessarily like have this dream and then never go there or never even start heading in that direction. Like, you have respect for people that try. And it feels like right now you've been connecting with people that haven't been very motivated. They're just not in tune with themselves. So they're just very it's like they just want to take, and you can tell when people want to win a free lottery ticket, shit like that. Yeah, okay, but you're good, my love, because your intuition is on point right now, and you can read everybody. You're doing a really good job at reading people. Okay. Trust yourself. I guess that's the message. Trust yourself, because you're doing amazing. All right. Saint, my love, it is your turn. And then, Sag, if you want to send me your question. Of course, that's cool. I just keep hearing like money, money, money. Like, that's all I can. You're in the energy of like Mr. Krabs. I love me money. I love me monies. Which is not a bad energy at all. I'm just saying it's awesome because you're getting ready. Actually, no. Peaches. I feel like this one isn't working. I think I packed it too tight. Oh, wow. There's going to be a beautiful, beautiful energy that's coming in to like restore. Honestly, I can't tell if this person is coming in for love, like romantic love, or just for friendship. But this person's love is going to be, it's going to feel like a breath of fresh air. Like you're going to feel very safe around this person. They have a very strong feminine energy, regardless of gender. They have a very strong feminine energy, very nurturing, very like, um, very consistent, which that's the big difference between this person and everybody else, you know. Like this person is very, very, very consistent. I think they're about to make an appearance like in your life and it's going to catch you off guard, but it's a beautiful, I feel like this person comes to like help you heal your part of your feminine energy, or so that you can learn to trust it again. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, or so that you can trust feminine energy in general. I have the Seven of Swords because I feel like that's how you look at, or you tend to look at certain people. Like they can't really be trusted. Knight of Wands with the Ten of Wands. Like people just kind of go based off their own pleasures and they don't really think about anybody else but themselves. And so there's a part of you that's like, I want to, in order for you to really open up to your own personal feminine energy, you have to open up to like the world. If you love yourself, you love the world. That's just kind of how it works. And so when you're done judging yourself, you're done judging the world. If there's still even the tiniest judgment outside of you, then that judgment is because it's somewhere there within yourself and you're holding it against yourself but haven't fully let yourself like express it yet. And the Ten of Wands with the Knight of Wands, that the universe is going to show you what that judgment is so that you don't have to live in that energy anymore. Actually, they just did that. You just went through that. Because you went through a little phase where all you were doing was, not because that's who you are, but that's because that's what was in there that was stuck in there and needed to come out. Like that judgment of the self needed to come out. And sometimes that happens by the universe showing you how easy it is for us to get ourselves into certain situations and how easy it is to judge people thinking that we are stronger than they are and then fall into the same hole they do. Because the Ten of Wands with the Knight of Wands is an energy of someone that's like carrying a lot of trust issues. The Six of Wands. Tell me about the Six of Wands. See the Tower. The Six of Wands is attention. It's you bringing attention to certain situations. Otherwise, you would never be able to see them. It's kind of like flashing it's like a flashlight in a dark room. Wherever the light goes, that's where your awareness goes. But a lot of the times we also personalize it. Right? Because if you can't see what's inside the room, then you won't make it about you. But for some reason, when the light turns on, or when you have the flashlight and you can see certain things, then those things somehow become about you. We like to personalize our wherever our awareness goes, and that can sometimes go against us. Because I feel like it could have been your judgment of other people. Because anytime you put your own self against like someone else's, it feels like this was happening around a lot in November and December. Sorry, I keep like moving energy. And they're showing me how it was the judgment was attacking you so much. You have victory though. You won against that because you went through some major Tower moments. It feels like it started during Scorpio season. And then it moved, and now it's finally starting to get sunnier and better, and you're going to start to feel a lot like new again. But they don't want you to hold on to just what just happened, because they understand that it was a little chaotic. So there's a part of you that's like, what the fuck? That was crazy. Like, I just went through a lot all at the same time. That shit was insane. And the universe is saying, we know it was crazy, but you need to move on. Don't carry it with you. That's not why we put you through it. We didn't put you through it so that you can carry that shit with you. We put you through it so you can see what was inside of you, and you could let go of that and actually let it go and have the success that you're looking for. Not so that you can bring it with you. So that you can actually have a new and a real new beginning without having to bring anything with you. That's why we put you through it. We didn't put you through it so you can continue to bring that shit along. And so that's what the universe is saying. Like, this is a whole new place for you. None of that thing, like none of the shit from the past is allowed to come with you. Everything is new. So, and this person that's coming in is helping you see that. Or helping you break free from anything on the past. The thing is that sometimes it's painful when people remind you of the past, but it's necessary to know what you're still carrying with you. Somebody might still need to be like, hey, did you know that you have that thing that you carry? You know what I mean? Did you know that you have that? And there's no point in saying like, no, don't look at it. Get mad, and then get mad about it. All right. Sag, my love, it's your turn. And then Jennifer, and then Azelia, and then Alma. Okay. Hey, my love, I am. Rising Empress, my love, I'm doing donations right now, but I'll jump into the free questions soon. Of course, Bear. I hope that it helped. And then let me know when it comes in. Y'all, I'm nosy. If I give you a thing, if I tell you like a reading, I want to know. Like, how did it go after? Yay! Praise to the Most High. Okay, my love, I can 100% feel how you have pulled back your energy and how he can totally feel it. Like, big time. I had a dream that TV. Huh. Robert, I'm doing the donations right now. As soon as I'm done, we'll jump into the free questions. King of Swords. 8 of Swords. Damn. It's because, my love, I honestly feel like he's still very stuck. I have the King of Swords, the 8 of Swords with the 2 of Swords. When it comes to them, the energy feels so uncomfortable, like really uncomfortable. He feels trapped, and they're both arguing a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if what you saw was real. But I don't think that I don't think she would ever go for the face. It feels like she would always be the type to hide wherever she does scratch him, because I do think that has happened before. I do. Like, she has physically attacked him in the past. And that's some bullshit. Wow. So, she has physically attacked him in the past, but because he didn't like I don't know, I'm not picking up on like a hitting energy, but because he did protect himself, and I don't know, he just feels guilty for doing anything. He feels like he shouldn't have done anything. But the Queen of Pentacles with the Tower, I think they're not really on like speaking terms. They're kind of taking like a moment, and I just feel like she's talking a lot either about marriage or what are we doing? Like, are we going to be in a relationship? Stop running from me, because she's starting to get tired of his energy being so wishy-washy and him not knowing what he wants to actually do, because as soon as they started talking marriage and real commitment, he started wanting to run away, and he started getting like panic attacks, like no fucking tomorrow. It's funny, this whole reading, I've been like covering my mouth. He's not ready. There's still an energy of like too much shame going on. Because he needs to do things the right way in order for us to feel like we're deserving, or, yeah, in order for us to ever get anything, or we have to feel like we deserve it. And we only feel like we deserve it when we fight for something. But when we do things the wrong way, we know that we're cheating our way in, and our body and our energy will say it, and we can't lie to the universe. And that's kind of what's happening here. There is a few lies. There's a lot of lies. You're going to hear from him soon. He's going to reach out again. But my love, I still feel like you still need to hold on to that same energy. And it's because the reason why you're feeling that is because that's how she's been feeling. She's been feeling like, we have to get married, we have to do something. We've been together for so long, and I don't want to waste my time. Like, what are we doing? Are we going to do it, or we're not going to do it? So, yeah. It's going to end really bad if it doesn't I think the dream that you had is gonna manifest if he doesn't find a way to be honest about it. Ten of Swords with the Tower, that's a very painful and dramatic ending. That's like a couple screaming on the street and the woman standing behind the car type of breakup. It's very dramatic. I hope that doesn't happen. She does. She does. 100%. She don't give a fuck. That's why I'm just like, what? It's so crazy to me. Well, okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm sorry. My bad, Spirit. Damn. It's not crazy to me. Okay, Jennifer, my love, your turn. Let me know if you're still here. I know it was like from a while ago. And then Shar, you are after Alma, my love. Bunnies. Oh, sorry, I'll be back, my love. All right, Jennifer. Oh, wait. Did you respond? I'm hearing the song Changes. I think that's what it's called by her. It goes like, lately I've been going through some changes. I forgot. I forgot what the song says. That's the part that I kept hearing. Lately I've been going through some changes. And then, but the part that I think the main part goes, we have options, but I want to let you know that I decided. I finally realized that all I want is you. Let's see how that applies. But that's, yeah. All right, King of Swords and the Hermit. Here they come. Gemini and Virgo. Four of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles. The thing is, like, you are in this, I feel like this is your energy and this is just them. Tell me, King of Swords. Tell me about the King of Swords. Five of Pentacles. Tell me about the Virgo. The Fool. Virgo's getting ready to make a move, my love. Like, Virgo's getting ready to make a move. And I feel like with the King of Swords, with the Five of Pentacles, the King of Gemini is kind of feeling like a lot of feelings of lack. Like, oh my God, I had the opportunity to really act out on something and I didn't take it, or I didn't realize I cared this much. There's a very strong energy behind Gemini of I didn't realize I even cared this much. Tell me more. Six of Swords. Wow. So it's gonna happen where Gemini is also going to approach you, but by the time that Gemini approaches you, it's gonna be very late because they're coming in with the energy of the Six of Swords into the Queen of Wands, which that's your energy. But it feels like by the time that they do, you're gonna be in a very different place. Like, I don't think you're gonna feel like you match up with them anymore. The Four of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles. It's like you're not going to want the energy of anxiety anymore. Like, kind of, you're not going to want the mystery of what used to come with toxic relationships. You know how there's like that little tiny bit of mystery? You're not going to want it anymore. That tiny little bit of mystery is going to be the thing that makes you want to turn away from every type of connection that tries to play with you. And so it's going to be very different when it finally comes. Tell me about the Fool. The Three of Wands. Oh, okay. I love it's happening. Okay. I don't know. I know that the Virgo is like ready. They're ready to take a step. They're like, just let me know. Spirit, let me know when I need to move and I will start to move. I think they're just waiting. I feel like the energy is like, it's kind of like a bottle. Like you can shake it. Eventually it's going to have to. It's going to blow up on you. Or like, that they used to do in middle school, they used to do this stupid thing where they would leave a milk inside of a locker room until it blew up. I don't know why the fuck people would do that. But that's kind of what's happening with him. And I hate to compare him to sour milk, but it's kind of to spoiled milk, but it's kind of like that. Because he's coming through as the Hermit with the Fool and the Three of Wands. Virgo is talking to people. They're talking to people. They're not. I'm not gonna say they're like single, but they're not committed. I'll say that. You're single until you have a ring on your finger. So even if somebody isn't, even people that are fucking married act single. So at this point, it doesn't even matter. Like I'm just kidding. It matters, but I'm saying like he's not committed. You're the only person he would commit himself to. Like he would go into a relationship to with. Maybe that's the problem though, that we look at commitment like we have to commit ourselves. Like we have to like turn ourselves over in some way. All right, tell me about the Three of Wands with the Fool. King of Pentacles. I'm hearing that song I'm Ready by Tevin Campbell. I think it's like, I'm ready to love you forever. Come and love me forevermore. Like that's, oh my God, Virgo. Virgo is like, he's letting himself think about it. This is the strongest I've ever felt it. It's like on another level. It's because you're here. You're just thinking about your money. Like that's all you're thinking about. Literally, look, meditation, money. That's where your mind goes. Tell me about the Four of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, my love, remind yourself that you're a very strong natural witch, right? And so your thoughts can also be spells sometimes. I think you know that. There's a part of you that knows that. It's just that okay. So what they're saying is, because I have the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Cups in reverse, the Five of Cups in reverse, the Hangman in reverse, with the Hierophant in reverse, for like the energy that of what you're trying to manifest and what's trying to stall your manifestation. A lot of it is past judgment. It's not necessarily that you. I don't know if I can't tell if it's I feel like it's a little mixture of both. Like it's judgment against yourself, and then not in like on purpose, right? Because we grow up with these fucking thoughts in our head, right? We're like growing up, we've listened to our parents judge everybody around them, judge the way that other people drive, judge people at the store. And parents are very quick to say whatever they think in front of their kids. Like they just, or whatever they think about other people in front of their kids. And I feel like we're very aware that there's a lot of judgment in the world, and sometimes those little voices live in our heads. And when we see like something on the street that maybe we wouldn't wear, or we don't necessarily agree with, or we think it's stupid, then we go we go into an energy of that's fucking dumb. I would like that energy, and then that energy creates a little thread, and that little thread, that little seed can either grow, and it can go against us, because like it goes out there, and it kind of, sometimes it can like boomerang back onto us, like even that little tiny energy of like, I would never. The universe, I'm not saying that you do that with everything, I'm just saying that sometimes those little things, like we can't even control it when sometimes it just comes in, but we can control the response to it moving forward. Like I'm not, maybe I would never, but it's okay if they do. Like I'm totally fine with it if they do. And like kind of try and silence that little voice out, so that you no longer feel, this could even be, it doesn't necessarily have to be towards like other people. It could be like family members that you've always had problems with and things like that, like, because it feels like it's, some of it is kind of, it's doing that, but it's not like on a strong judgment. It's maybe like if somebody treated their kids a certain way, you have the right to feel angry for their kids. Just try not to feel like that's something that I would never let happen to me. And you've worked really hard on that. You don't do that as much as like you grew up around it. Because I feel like there was a lot of people around you that would feel very okay to say certain shit. But yeah, they're saying that could be, that's like one of the things that could be blocking this manifestation in general of money. Yeah, you'll be like, what the fuck? Like, why did that pop in? It's just sometimes when we let it stay there and we're like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna let it. And then that part comes in, then we're watering it. And then it's very hard to control after that. And I could tell you've done really good, because my God, and your family, and I mean, like, criticonas, like they would fucking criticize everything. And so in your mind, there's like a critic that lives in there, and you've been trying to evict that motherfucker for a long time, and you're doing a really good job. I just think it's every now and then, like, you do a really good job at silencing it. It's just, it comes up every once in a while. But you're doing, I think by you changing this, that's going to be the change for your money, because you're not going to be looking at anything else. You're just going to be very focused on you. But you got this, my love. Yeah. No. Oh, yeah. Okay. But you catching yourself every time you do it, that's that's a miracle and the blessing. So just tell yourself that, like, thank you, Spirit. Like, thank you for showing me. But you're doing so good, because the money and everything, like your miracles are coming in because you're working on that. Because that's, you're tackling it. That's one of the hardest things to do, to tackle your, like, your role models in there, you know, because as a kid, we all had them. Even if they're not the perfect role models, we still looked up to certain people, especially because they were older and we thought they knew better, but we quickly realized that they do not. Did I say donuts? I said do not. My bad. It sounded like donut in my head. Of course, my love. Okay. Azelia, my love, it's your turn. And then Alma, if you want to send your question, and then Shar. Oh no, Shar, I see yours. I know! It sounded like donuts to me. I was like, wait, did I just say donuts? Yo, no lie though, Krispy Kreme sounds so good. But don't do it, Abby. I'm like a sucker for their fucking glazed donuts, man. They're so bad. Because you eat one and you don't even feel like you ate one. You feel like you ate a little tiny donut hole. I do. I don't think I'm high enough. I think I rolled that one wrong. I kept trying to get high, but it wasn't doing anything. I don't think I rolled it right. I feel like I packed it too much because I wasn't getting any of the smoke. That's why I kept trying to hit my pen too, and it just wasn't doing anything in it. Maybe I'm just not meant to get high this time. Okay. With the strawberry feeling. Stop playing with me, Lexi. Stop talking. Man. You maybe go get a donut. Exactly. Like, where the fuck did they go? What? I just had 3 bites. Those motherfuckers just melt in your mouth. It's like magic. It's like one of those little like, you know, the candy, the Mexican candy that you just eat and it just disappears. It's like that. All right, I'm done. I'm getting off of donuts. But yeah. Oh, hey, best friend. Damn. I didn't even read that right. Energy check-in for Albert. Oh, you guys are about to talk. Oh, you guys are about to talk. Slowing down with the 8 of Wands. He's slowing down in like other areas of his life, but when it comes to you, he's looking in that direction. He's tired of being in separation, so he's just gonna see. He's just gonna see what's up. He's gonna see if anything is gonna come from it, because he's tired of wondering. He's tired of like, I feel like at first he was okay with not knowing, but now he's not. Now he wants to know. Like, okay, well, if we do have an opportunity to make something, then we might as well do it now, because I'm not going to keep waiting. I need to know where I'm going to go. He's getting frustrated. So be ready to hear from him. I feel like he's going to definitely reach out in March. Like, March is going to be a month for you guys. Tell me about slowing down with the 8 of Wands. See? Breakthrough. But I really feel like it's going to be in March. He's been getting a lot of headaches. Like a lot of headaches. And as I'm saying that, they show me is that he's been getting a lot of headaches. Like feeling really uncomfortable. Like even just being in his energy is giving me one. Because he's feeling like things are finally like coming together and things are complete and everything is better and he doesn't have to be. He feels like he grew from this connection and he wants to talk to you about it. The thing is, he's still he still doesn't feel like he knows that he wants to reach out to you to find out what should happen, but there's a part of him that's like, I need to just leave her alone. I need to just leave her alone, because he doesn't want to intervene. He doesn't want to mess things up for you, and he feels like you're really happy right now, and like maybe he just feels like maybe you could just be better off without him. And it would be better for you. Just if he feels like it would be better for you. So it's like he wants to. Like he wants to talk to you. He wants to reach out. But then he goes like, I should just leave it alone. I should really just leave it alone. Because he feels like you're obviously, that's really how like obviously she's doing better. Obviously, like it's not even a question. She's doing better. He feels like I shouldn't reach out. Every single time he asks the universe, should I reach out, he feels like he gets a no. I just don't think he's gonna be able to hold himself back. Because the 8 of Wands is like moving very quickly to the point where you don't really think about your actions. Yeah, the Fool. And then the Rebirth with the Chariot. He's going to start moving in your direction. You guys are going to talk about it. But it's because the thing is, the universe is also giving you space to see if you want this too. because this is something really big for you too, because when he comes in, you're going to have to make up your mind about a lot. Like, are you going to continue to go down the road with your, I mean, with like your current situation, or are you willing to like change it around and go after this one, or try to fight for this to work? Because this would be a fight. And the thing is, your situation right now isn't. Your situation right now is just easy. Like, it's not necessarily like a easy, but it's also not a fight. No, I feel like it's so good for you because you showed yourself that you're putting yourself first, regardless of his feelings or what anybody else thinks. You're putting yourself first, and you would rather be wrong and protect yourself than, which is not bad. I feel like in that way you did a really good job. It's gonna take like a little tiny bit of time, just a little tiny bit. And then once he comes in, you're gonna know, and then you're gonna feel like, okay, I know what to do next. But just give yourself the space. Don't rush yourself. Okay. All right. Alma, your turn. They can't hide from us. Of course, my love. So the name starts with an M. What is that name? So it's like a no, it's not Mary. It's not Mary, but it feels like it would be around there. It's not Mary as in Mary. It would be Mari. It would be Mari something. But it could be, I can't tell if it's like Maribel or Marisela or Mari something, but it's Mari. I keep hearing Mari. I'm gonna say this is the one that connects to you the most. This is the feminine energy that helps you, especially for some reason while you're driving. There's an energy of like helping you calm down while you're driving. Um, but I do have to say this isn't an ancestor from this lifetime. It's an ancestor from another lifetime. It's an ancestor from two lifetimes. Two lifetimes? Sorry, hold on. It's because the last two lifetimes that you've had before this one were very short. They were very, very short. Maybe like with one of them you made it to a teenager, and then in another one you made it to like the 26-year-old, like 26, 27. And so like there was a part of you that can tell, or that in well, so they are from your 16-year-old life. They are from that lifetime. That ancestor that's trying to reach, or that's trying to connect you, or maybe no. Sorry, it's not trying to connect you or trying to contact you. This person is always there. That's the one you listen to the most and take the most advice from. You can hear your guides. You are very good at that, It's just you're not going to hear a completely different voice. You're going to hear it in your voice. It just sounds a lot smarter. Like that's the way I'm able to tell my voice versus my guides or anybody else, because it sounds like a lot it sounds a lot smarter, and it sounds like it knows what it's doing versus like when it's my ego or my yes, very spiritual. Very, very. This is some. So when you were in that 16-year-old life, you were raised by your grandmother. But I feel like this was a. I feel like you were raised by her, because I feel like she was your grandmother there. I. It was in a reservation. Like you grew up in a reservation in that lifetime. I don't know if you how much you connect to like the Native American lifestyle, but I feel like you it was like a yeah, like that. But the thing is that in that lifetime you also struggled a lot with addiction. Like things were introduced to you at a very, very early age. My love, you might be because sometimes we bring in different battles from past lifetimes, and like because we the whole purpose of your soul is evolution, and that's the whole reason why we even go through lifetimes, so that we can try to experience as much as we can, because that's God's infinite promise. I mean, that's God's promise, right? Infinite life. So I feel like that lifetime was a very difficult one for you, and you struggled a lot with depression. In that lifetime you struggled a lot with depression. You struggled, it feels like you were a male in that lifetime. um and you struggled a lot with the way that the world was, and it does feel like there was the way that it happened, or the way that you went early, kind of. I feel like it's lingering somewhat in this lifetime. So if it scares you, like if it makes you nervous to be around certain things, or to be like if bridges make you really nervous, it's because you're connecting to that lifetime and things like that. It's just it's a lot. Yeah. She was. She was a shaman. She was not a shaman. She was a medicine woman. I'm sorry. She was a medicine woman. And I feel like in that lifetime you were going to be you were going to move into the energy of becoming a shaman. The thing is, my love, okay, trigger warning, all right? Just FYI, everybody. In that lifetime, you unalived yourself because it was just too much, and there was a part of you that kind of just knew that you just wanted to hit reset. And okay, so those thoughts could have been like very kind of like attacking you every once in a while, and they might even attack you while you're driving. They might attack you while you're I'm not saying that you think about doing it. I'm just saying that sometimes they come in and you're like, "What the fuck? I'm not going to do that." Like I'm not doing that. But sometimes like they do come in, and I do feel like there is a little bit of your energy that's being pulled back, but it's not like it's not nothing's going to happen. Like your thoughts it's going to get a lot better. And if you feel like it's getting like a lot, please reach out. Like feel free to send me a message at any time. And yeah, but it's not going to be anything that happens. I just feel like those thoughts can sometimes come in because thoughts are up in the air, and we kind of just we're open to receive them. If you touch them, it becomes like a part of you, kind of. But it's not. So if you start to feel those things, my love, just push them away. And if you feel like you can't reach out, but and then she helps you a lot with those thoughts, a lot with those thoughts. So you've been feeling her like more lately, and that's been going on. That could be a big connection. Okay. All right, Shar, my love, it's your turn. I'm sorry. I really hope that that wasn't too much. It's because it's Mari, but I can't tell what the name is. Mari. She had really long hair. Like really long hair. Like it was beautiful, very thick, long hair. Yeah. Like she tries to calm you down as soon as those thoughts start to come in. She rubs your forehead a lot. She rubs your forehead a lot, like where your baby hairs are. She rubs that part so that you, for some reason, that calms you down. And you might do that to yourself sometimes. Um, yeah. Sorry, I was trying to feel. Yes, you feel it sometimes. That is so cool. It's really cool when you could like physically feel like the warmth and stuff. Oh, that's so beautiful. Okay, what should I know about Teiji for my highest good? All right, my loves, I gotta go soon because that is my last donation, by the way. So if you guys want to send your free questions, um, of course, my love. That was so beautiful. Like, there's so much love there. All right, Spirit, show me for sure. Let's use this one. Sorry, I gotta text somebody really fast. 10 more minutes, 10 more minutes, 10 more minutes. All right. Let's go. Okay, my love. So I have Poison Lockbox with Creativity. I don't feel like they are toxic, but I do feel like they have toxic traits, but like that comes from their own survival methods, right? It's not because they don't want to be with you. It's not because they don't care about you. It's their way of practicing safe love. I'll say that. Like they try to set a lot of boundaries. He tries to set a lot of boundaries and a lot of control and tries to because kind of assert himself and hold on to as much control as he can so that he doesn't get surprised by anything that happens in this connection. But at the same time, that comes with locking you in a box. Like locking you in a box that, because he imagines a lot with you, or what is this? Tell me about Lockbox. Because he gets frustrated, and like anytime life starts to get difficult for him, he's going to start to take it out on you because things come very natural to you, and you're a natural hustler. You're a natural hustler. You can sell anything. You can, and everything that you try, you're good at. And he's going to feel some type of way about that. It sucks because he's, as much as he cares about you, he feels like he's in a little bit of a competition with you. But it's only because he feels like if he's not ahead of everything, then he feels like he doesn't have enough control. And like he's just he doesn't like to ride anything. He doesn't like rides. He doesn't like the excitement of them. He likes things to be a certain way. But the thing is, what's really frustrating is he wants to love you differently. He desires to love you differently. He doesn't want to love you like this. He doesn't want to connect to you like this. Or he doesn't want to love in general like this. Maybe it's not like, well, yeah, right now it is specifically with you, but he just wants to be different. He wants to be so different. He's tired of being so angry and being frustrated all the time and feeling like the world is out to get him. And he wants to build a family. And he has like really bad experiences in past relationships and like a lot of drama with maybe even like legal situations. And he feels like people are always just like trying to cause problems in his life, so he doesn't know how to open up to anyone anymore, and when he tries, it backfires on him, so he just like kind of gets stuck, and he's like, well, this is my method and this is how it's always worked for me, and I don't mean to control you. I don't mean to try and tell you what to do or tell you how I want, like run it the way that I want to run it. I just don't know how to do it any other way. It's because he doesn't even let himself in. There's one part of himself that's really controlling, because we have to start getting to a place where we understand that there's a lot of different parts of ourselves, and if we're not accepting of each and every single one of those little tiny parts, then the whole thing falls apart. It's kind of like the car. If one thing goes, everything starts to go once it's not fixed. You have to just it's gonna keep going. He hates the thought of you having to compromise for him. He doesn't want you to settle for anybody, especially not. He feels like you would be settling for him, and that's also why he doesn't let you just kind of sit there and settle and just be with him either, because he doesn't want to be your distraction. He doesn't want to be that person. I think that once he sees it a little, it's because, all right, so they're not saying that you have to wait. They're saying if you do choose to wait, unfortunately, things aren't going to change until like maybe. So things are going to start to change towards the end of winter, but you're not going to actually see it until the next winter. Like that's when you're going to start to actually see the difference in his energy. And that's when you're going to finally be like, okay, I see he's actually working on it. But before that, it's going to be a little bit harder. Okay. I feel like he's going to let you. But it's totally up to you if you want to, if you want to wait. Because you don't have to. There might be someone right around the corner that's like, and I'm just saying everybody needs to get with like, like the person that matches them. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna do Rising Empress, my love. I think you've been in here the longest. I'm gonna do yours, and then I'm gonna do Libra, best friend, and then Willie. And then Karen. And then I think I'm done, my loves, after that. Okay. What does Spirit need me to see at this time? Ah. Oh, wow. My love, your own self-worth is changing everything. Everything. Because you're looking at yourself in a completely different light. And because you're doing that, I think it's bringing in all of the closure that you needed in the past from other people. And it's also making you feel very empowered. Like your emotions aren't going to feel as rocky as they have been. And it feels like with adventure, like you're just going to be open to brand new possibilities, brand new energies. You're not going to be really looking at like the past very much, but then the past is going to start to look at you like crazy. Because I feel like as soon as you start to focus only on your future and start cleansing everything out that you don't want anymore, that's when everything from your past that you wanted that didn't want you is going to turn around and start chasing you. Like it's actually going to start like bounty hunter. It's going to come in full speed and they're going to make all kinds of offers to you. I feel like it's going to be people from your past. It's going to be it might even be like job places that you were going to work at. Like those little places might come up again, but you're not going to say yes to it. I just feel like there's going to be a lot of offers from the past that you would have like been very happy to receive back then, but now you're like that's not enough for me. I'm not bargaining and I'm not negotiating anything. Like you really are focused on a fresh start and everything is going to be brand new. Tell me about this new opportunity. It's because you're focused a lot on your own personal, like just because your values, your self-worth. I'm telling you, you're not compromising for shit and you're not settling either. Your mind's like, nope, I can see it. And if I can see it, I can create it. And you're online looking for like information. You're also thinking like if you're letting like good stories inspire you. Tell me about online and looking for record. Um, you're gonna start letting your inner child like come out and play. You might even take yourself like on a very fun trip. I just heard Disney trip. Like oh my God. That would be so much fun. Like an adult Disney trip. No, but you're gonna let yourself just have like a blast and enjoy yourself and like be open and playful and you're gonna laugh a lot again because there's a part of you like you laugh loud. I'm not talking about those like little short laughs. I'm talking about like those loud laughs that you can't control that just make it very contagious and you make everybody else laugh. Like those laughs. You're also going to meet people when you start to travel and you're going to start like traveling buddies because you need traveling buddies. Okay. That is so much fun. I want to be your traveler. Let's go. I'm just kidding, my love. I wish. No, I'm just kidding. I don't wish. I will. I just work like crazy. All right, Libra, my love, it's your turn. Okay, my love. It's because my love, I know that you want to. I know that you want to, and I'm trying to find like the best way to say it. You can't. You yourself, as parents, it's our job to fix our things with our kids. It doesn't matter how old they are. It doesn't matter how anything. It's our job to fix what we broke. It's our job to mend it, because kids, it doesn't matter what age they are. They always, like, as adults, we naturally still have this unconditional love for our parents, regardless of what how they treated us. We just have better boundaries, and we can actually, because I don't rely on you and I don't depend on you for my survival, I don't have to give in to you in this way, and I don't have to adjust like this. I don't have to be the way you want me to be. But that doesn't mean that the love and that unconditional love that our inner children still feel today, it doesn't exist. And it feels like here with the energy of fear, it's because it really is his job to come in, and it's just, it would be very, very difficult to do that. Tell me more. It's because, my love, there's also a part of you that feels bad because of your mom. You have a natural, like, loyalty, because your mom has been there. Even if she hasn't been there with like the best energy, there's been a lot of things that your mom has told you about the connection, and that tension that you have, we can feel it with each other. So, like, if a parent is always telling their kid something or stories about the other parent, then that child starts to grow resentment, starts to grow energy, starts to grow matter inside of their body. And then that the other parent can start to feel that anger towards them, and then doesn't want to face it, because who wants to face, you know what I mean? That's like a big thing to look at. And a lot of people aren't strong enough to really face their mistakes, let alone the mistake that they made inside their children. That's like, it's hard. It's very, very hard to look at it and be like, that's something I did, like, and not know how to fix it, not know what to do, because you never got a chance to do it for yourself. Like, if a parent finally does it and they cure it within themselves, and they can go in and they feel strong enough to help their kids get through it too, and say, hey, let me show you how you get through it, because this was done to me too, like I did it to you, and this is how I was able to get myself up. But your dad, like, there isn't enough of energy of that. It's because, my love, you don't need to do anything. It's his fear to get close to you. It causes enough pain to create punishment and payback and revenge, even if you haven't done anything. It's not about you doing something or not doing something. It's about everything he's done and what he's not willing to face. It has nothing to do with you. That's why, as a parent, it's not the kid's job. Even if you're not a kid anymore, my love, it's not your inner child, you yourself, it's not your job to go in and fix it with them. It's the parents' job to see what they've done wrong, and how they've let their pride get in the way, especially for that generation. I feel like that's what needs to happen, because there will be a union where you guys do reconnect, and you guys do talk about things, and you guys do go back into the energy of love. But it's not going to be until he's willing to see what he's done, like the pain that he's caused. And the thing is, he's not ready for that. Looking at you in the face and talking to you, and having, you are the face, you are the mirror that he's going to have to face in order for him to actually better himself, and for him to really fight for himself. Other and you be To be honest, kids are that inspiration to their parents. But when the demon and when the fear is like a big fucking Goliath, it's scary as fuck to want to face it. But that's what it feels like. Like, I have to fight my own stuff so that I can go in and rescue my child. But sometimes parents aren't strong enough to run in there. Like, sometimes they do get lost. It's kind of like, if like a lion took your kid, like, am I strong enough to fight off a lion? A lot of the times that's how parents look at it. Like, it's better if I just let it go and I just forget about it, because I'm not strong enough to go in there and get them. So I don't want to go in there and see it. I don't want to see my child get hurt. I don't want to see my anything happen. I'd rather just look away. And it's kind of like that energy. That's what he carries. It's because my love, he that's all he knows. That's all people have ever done to him. Apologize and then hurt him again. Apologize and then hurt him again. So in his mind, that's perfectly normal. It's perfectly normal for people to apologize and hurt you again. That's what everybody does, right? That's what's in his mind. Like, what, why aren't you taking it? What do you mean? That's what everybody does to me, so that should be okay. That's the mindset. But it's gonna change. It's just you have to take it off of yourself. You cannot force anything. And I want you to go into an energy of saying, like, we will talk when the time is right. Just keep reminding yourself of that. We will talk when the time is right. I also want you to close your eyes and have conversations with him in your mind. I want you to tell him all of the things that you want to say to him. Tell him how angry you are. Tell him how much this hurts. He can hear it, trust me, and he can feel it. And the more that you tell him, the more he'll be like ready to face it. The more, if he knows that you're willing to, that you're there, like, as I'm trying to like find a ways to give you examples of how he feels. But like back to that lion thing, if he feels like you're still alive and like he can still go in there and possibly rescue you, he might grow some and be like, I need to go after her. I need to go and help her. I need to grow and make my relationship better. It's just at this point he feels like there's so much time that has gone on and he just does not know how to do it. And to be honest, by the age of 35, we're stuck with who we are. It's very, 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 it's like fucking near impossible to change ourselves. It is extremely hard. So if you don't start doing it before the age of 35, they say that it's very difficult to implement new traits. So, and he's put in a lot of guards, a lot of walls, a lot of protection. It's just been too much. And so that's why that's the side you get from him. But it's going to start to get a lot better. I promise. Like 2023 is going to be the year that changes for your parents, with your mom and with your dad. 2022 was the change the way that you respond to their energy. And so that was the triggering moment. That was the change in everything. So things are moving along, just not as fast as they're supposed to, but things are happening. Don't forget to notice those little tiny small miracles, even if it's just inside of you. Okay. Willie, it is your turn, Bear. And then Karen. So I'm actually, my loves, I'm actually on my last question now, but I should be back on, because I've been on for 2 hours now, but I should be back on. I'm going to try and do on Friday and be on Friday. I might be able to do tomorrow, but I'll let y'all know. If I can do tomorrow, it's going to have to be earlier, like around 5. No, I can't do 5. Like around 3. I don't know. Oh, yeah, Karen. Karen. So I have to do 2 more. So Willie and then Karen. Harmonica and I finally done. Ooh, Bear, be very careful with your thumb, with your right finger, or with your right thumb. You might fall on it, slip on it, or crack it. So be very, very careful. Like, if you fall, don't use your hand to try and catch yourself. Just kind of let yourself fall, or just let yourself something. But there's something about your thumb. It might even be like if you carry something, you might smash it. Be careful. Like, go slower. Go a lot slower. All right. Ego, commitment come together with travel. It's because it's gonna hurt like a bitch. It's gonna be very all of a sudden. I feel like it might give you like a nerve thing. That's why I was telling you to be careful. Like I feel like it's just be very careful. Like you're gonna keep your finger out your thumb obviously, but it's gonna hurt so much, like really bad, and if they told me about it, it's preventable. Okay, so with ego, commitment come together and travel. You guys are gonna come back together. You guys aren't done, but and don't take this personal. I promise that I don't mean it in that way. But both of you are like you secretly like this. I don't know. You secretly like a little bit of like the back and forth, the missing each other. Because when you come back together, when you will come back together, it's gonna be very fiery, and you guys both really enjoy that fire, that passion, that like movie energy. Like yeah. Well, you enjoy it with each other. I do feel like you guys are meant to come back together in an actual like true commitment, but y'all gotta get let go of that ego with drama queen. That's literally what the card says. Ego and drama queen. Like the both of you are kind of like, I mean, you like each other in the calm energy, but at the same time you really like the making up. I'll say that. It's the making up. But I do feel like, yeah. I feel like you guys but yeah, she is. The thing is, you like it, so stop. Cause I have ego with drama queen, and then travel. Like I feel like you guys have a lot of fun together. And even though you guys are going through all of this, it's like you guys are both still communicating with your minds. You guys still dream about each other. You guys still kind of. It's like there's a connection without being a connection. It's crazy. You guys have a whole connection in the 3D, in the 5D. Okay. I feel like you guys are meant to come together, but you guys are gonna do it when it's time. I think it's gonna do it when you guys are gonna do it around springtime. Like that's when it's gonna start up again. But you guys have to let go of the deception, because the both of you, even though there is that energy of that hot and spicy stuff, I feel like when it doesn't go in that direction, it goes in a very dark place. Like she goes really dark. So, I mean, but I do feel like you guys are meant to come back together. Y'all just got to get that part in check. Oh my love, I'm sorry. I'm doing one more question and then I'm gone. But I should be back on soon. But I'll let you guys know for sure. Bored. What are Sage's intentions towards me? Thank you. Of course, my love. Look at this. I swear this fucking card. If you go back to every single question of yours, my love, this fucking card always comes out. Every time. Tell me it doesn't. Look at that. Love with enchanted. Admire and adore. That's how he still feels. Like it comes out every fucking time. Look at this. Happiness. Remember how they were coming out like a couple weeks ago when he was all in a dark place? Yeah, it's because he's going through so much ascension. Like he's going through this like very intense awakening, and it's. Let me see. Tell me about ascension. Soulmate. Yeah. He's planning on taking things he just always wants things to go up to the next level. He feels like there's a part of like you saved him. You went in and you saved him from himself in a way. And he's just gonna keep being like sweeter and nicer, and he's about to make like a very intense offer to you. He's still thinking like he still thinks about marriage and receptions and like how it's gonna be between the two of you. And then with sacred journey and desire, yeah, you see there's so much desire for just to have you as his partner. I think there's a part of him that used to feel like, or no, there was a part of you that felt like maybe he was using you. And I think he wants to prove to you that that's not the case, and that like he understands that sometimes you might feel that way, but it's not like that at all. He's just looking at all the potential. Aw, of course. Thank you so much. All praise to the Most High. You've done everything. He was in line with me on WhatsApp today, and he kept. So after you're offline? Yeah. There's a part of you that has wondered, like, are you using me or are you playing with me? And I think that he wants to, like, show you. No, I'm not. I'm not doing any of that. It's because, my love, I also think that his phone tells you that he's online when he's not online. Like, if he goes in for, like, a second, it stays on forever. It stays on for a while. And it says that he's online for a while, but he's really not. Or something like that. But I don't feel like he's on every time you're on. Or every time you see he's on. I also feel like somebody else uses, I don't know if he lives with someone that doesn't have a phone, or he like has someone around him that doesn't really have for a way of communicating with their own people, but he shares like he doesn't share a phone, but he does share something like that. Like somebody else uses it to connect. Okay. All right, my beautiful peoples, I love you guys. I will let you guys know if we're going to be on tomorrow. If it's because I don't know if I don't know. We'll try. I'll try to be on tomorrow. I'll let you guys know for sure. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. I love you guys so much. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, my loves.